Welcome, my friend, to the weekly Bible sharing today. Today is Monday, and my dear friends, the gospel at the beginning of the week on Monday today is quite interesting when it mentions about the violence and how do we deal with the violence in life. So, my friends, with that in mind, now make ourselves ready to listen to God's word today and learn from the God's word. Our gospel according to St. Matthew. Jesus said, "Do you have heard that it was said, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth? But I say to you, offer no resistance to one who is evil. When someone strikes you on your right cheek, turn the others one to him as well. If anyone wants to go to lord with you over your tunic, hand him your cloak as well. Should anyone press you into service for 1 mile, go with him for 2 miles. Give to the one who asks you, and do not turn your back on one who wants to borrow." My dear friends, the gospel of the Lord. Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ. My dear friends, the gospel today is quite brief and short, but very succinct and meaningful. And like I mentioned to you at the beginning, at the section today, the gospel today actually highlight to us about, the way to deal with the violence. And the teaching today is about, retaliation. Not to take the revenge or against someone who hates you or harm you or do something wrong against you. And the gospel today gives us the very key lessons. That is the active, non-violent way of living. And why I say so is very important, because if you take the revenge, to go against the violence, or you can say, if you have the violence against violence, that violence will not ease or not stop. But if you, apply the non-violence way, the violence will go. And more important, when you take the revenge against someone, you will not have peace into yourself or inside you. Non-violence way, Jesus mentioned today in the gospel, actually bring us peace. And more important, my dear friends, taking revenge against someone is not show that, how strong you are, but to forgive the others, to show the others the non-violent way, actually is the best way to show how strong you are to the others. My dear friends, active, non-violence way Jesus highlight from the gospel today. I think that is the key lessons for us to learn. But they need time to apply into our life. May I suggest to you, we have Eucharist. We have time to pray. We have time with the Lord. And more important, we have the sacrament of reconciliation. These are like the backgrounds, like the instruments to help us to learn and apply the non-violent way in our life. And hopefully, what we learn from the gospel today and what we have from the church can bring bring you something to apply what we learn from the gospel today into our life. The non-violent way of living. So, my dear friends, thank you so much for the time to be here, listen to my reflection and listen to the gospel today, and hopefully you can get something from the gospel today. Thank you, my friends, and wish you all have a nice, blessed, and non-violent week this week. Bye-bye, and see you next Monday. Thank you.